Life in the UK. Exam 1. What are 2 responsibilities that you will have as a British citizen or permanent resident of the UK? To look after the area in which you live and the environment, to look after yourself and your family, to stay in the UK forever, to promote work in your local community. The correct answer is: if you wish to be a permanent resident or citizen of the UK, you should respect and obey the law, look after yourself and your family, respect the rights of others, including their right to their own opinions, treat others with fairness, and look after the area in which you live and the environment. Where is the Big Ben located? Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, Trafalgar Square, or the Houses of Parliament? The correct answer is: Big Ben is the nickname for the Great Bell of the clock at the Houses of Parliament in London. When were men and women given the right to vote at the age of 21? 1918, 1903, 1928, or 1923? The correct answer is: shortly before Emmeline's death in 1928, women were given the right to vote at the age of 21, the same as men. Where is the UK geographically located? Southwest of Europe, northeast of Europe, northwest of Europe, or southeast of Europe? The correct answer is: the UK is located in the northwest of Europe. Who is the patron saint of Scotland? St. David, St. Patrick, St. George, or St. Andrew? The correct answer is: the patron saint of Scotland is St. Andrew, which is celebrated on the 30th of November. Which 2 houses fought in the War of the Roses? The House of Chester, the House of York, the House of Lancaster, or the House of Newcastle? The correct answer is: in 1455, a civil war was begun to decide who should be King of England. It was fought between the supporters of 2 families, the House of Lancaster and the House of York. This war was called the Wars of the Roses because the symbol of Lancaster was a red rose and the symbol of York was a white rose. The Bill of Rights in 1689 confirmed the right to vote for all adult men. True or false? The correct answer is: this statement is false. The Bill of Rights confirmed the rights of Parliament and the limits of the King's power in 1689. Parliament took control of who could be monarch and declared that the King or Queen must be a Protestant. What is the cenotaph? A flower, a Christian church, a war memorial, or a theatre? The correct answer is: the cenotaph in Whitehall is a war memorial, is the site of the annual Remembrance Day service attended by the Queen, politicians, and foreign ambassadors. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? Mary Stuart, Theresa May, Margaret Thatcher, or Florence Nightingale? The correct answer is: Margaret Thatcher was Britain's first woman Prime Minister. She led the Conservative government from 1979 to 1990. Who chairs the debates at the House of Commons? A bishop, the Prime Minister, the Speaker, or the Archbishop of Canterbury? The correct answer is: debates in the House of Commons are chaired by the Speaker. This person is the Chief Officer of the House of Commons. Who was the captain of the English football team that won the World Cup in 1966? Sir Roger Bannister, Sir Jackie Stewart, Sir Ian Botham, or Bobby Moore? The correct answer is: Bobby Moore captained the English football team that won the World Cup in 1966. When did the English defeat the Spanish Armada? 1466, 1066, 1254, or 1588? The correct answer is... In 1588, the English defeated the Spanish Armada. Anyone can make a complaint about the police by writing to the Chief Constable of the police force involved. True or false? The correct answer is... This statement is true. What is the minimum age required to serve on a jury? 16, 18, 21, or 25? The correct answer is... Anyone who is on the electoral register and is aged 18 to 70 can be asked to serve on a jury. How is a jury selected? From the NHS registration system, randomly from the electoral register, alphabetically from the telephone directory, or from a postcode selection? The correct answer is... People on the electoral register are randomly selected to serve on a jury. What is a bank holiday? A public holiday when banks are open all day, a public holiday for people working in banks, an additional day off that every worker in the UK is entitled to, or a public holiday when banks and many other businesses are closed for the day? The correct answer is... Bank holidays are public holidays that are celebrated each year when banks and many other businesses are closed for the day. What will you be given to vote before a general election takes place?
A ballot slip, a poll card, a voting slip, or a poll tax relief?
The correct answer is...
a poll card.
Which of the following statements is correct? Solicitors' charges are usually based on how much time they spend on a case, or solicitors' charges are usually based on the nature of a case and its importance. The correct answer is... Solicitors' charges are usually based on how much time they spend on a case. By law, which two types of media have to give a balanced coverage of all political parties and equal time to rival viewpoints before an election? Television, internet, newspapers, or radio? The correct answer is... By law, radio and television coverage of the political parties must be balanced, and so equal time has to be given to rival viewpoints. Which of the following territories is a Crown dependency but is not part of the UK? Northern Ireland, Wales, the Channel Islands, or Scotland? The correct answer is... There are several islands which are closely linked with the UK but do not form part of it. The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. These have their own governments and are called Crown dependencies. What did Sir Frank Whittle invent in the 1930s? Radar, hovercraft, jet engine, or ballpoint pen? The correct answer is... Sir Frank Whittle developed the jet engine in the 1930s. Who wrote The Daffodils? William Blake, Robert Browning, Lord Byron, or William Wordsworth? The correct answer is... William Wordsworth wrote The Daffodils. Who was given the title of Lord Protector? Charles I, Charles II, Winston Churchill, or Oliver Cromwell? The correct answer is... After his campaign in Ireland and victory over Charles II at Worcester, Oliver Cromwell was recognised as the leader of the new republic. He was given the title of Lord Protector and ruled until his death in 1658. What are the 40 days before Easter called? Diwali, Lent, Hanukkah, or Valsaki? The correct answer is the 40 days before Easter are known as Lent. It is a time when Christians take time to reflect and prepare for Easter. If you liked this video or have any questions, please comment below. For more videos like this, you can subscribe to this channel. Good luck with your test.